All right, episode 31.
Nice, 31.
Yeah, 31. So we got a great matchup today. I'm Itty, and I'm joined by
Wortman.
And
Aaron.
See, we're missing Tad. Todd's got the best one. I actually got to change the spelling of his name.
To Tad?
To Tad.
T-A-A-D?
No, it's going to be T-A-W-D.
Oh, that's like Toad.
No, it's
No? Okay.
Well,
You
maybe
say so.
you got to drag it out. But anyway.
You need two ways.
Yeah. So anyway, we got a great matchup. But before we get into that, how the whole band fight thing works is we take each band's top 5 on Spotify. We match up song 1 versus song 1, song 2 versus song 2, and so on for 5 songs. Our panelist will then pick the best song in each matchup to determine the point. The first band to amass 3 points will be declared the winner and move on in the tournament. We will provide links to the songs in the description of the YouTube video. We have also set up Spotify playlists so you can play along at home. Simply search for Idiot on Spotify. Click the profile and then access the playlist for the episode you are listening to. You can then switch back and forth seamlessly between the two programs, and you will be listening to the exact same versions that we did when we made our decisions. Don't forget, visit www.bandfights.com for past matchups and other bracket information. Okay, so today's matchup, it's going to be Muse versus Queen. Now this is a tough matchup for Muse.
I would say.
Yeah, obviously Queen is one of the all-time great bands. Like just not only like just great classic rock, but also one of the most versatile bands.
Innovators, right?
Yeah,
like
one of the most versatile bands ever.
Yeah.
They're icons.
Yeah. So you got any thoughts? So like Muse is a really good band too. It just, do they have enough?
Muse, reminding me of Muse. I'm sure I've heard it. Why am I drawing a blank on Muse?
Well, they're a British band. They're relatively contemporary. I don't know when they're formed or anything.
Yeah, I don't know how to describe them because I don't really listen to that style, but you'll recognize some.
Yeah, you'll definitely recognize most of the songs that play. So
I don't think it's going to end well for them today, but
it might not. Yeah, Queen can pretty much hit every style.
Does Queen have a weakness?
And do it better than anybody.
Yeah.
Like they can do, disco. They can do like rockabilly.
They've got some. You would argue metal.
Absolutely.
Kind of. Stone Cold Crazy.
Stone Cold Crazy is a metal song.
Yeah.
There's no.
Got some opera, which is interesting, but works.
Definitely, yeah. So there was no boundaries to what they did musically, which is what makes them unique and awesome.
Yeah.
Because they hit those different genres, but they did it better than everybody that was in those genres already.
Yeah.
So, all right, well, let's just get into this. For song 1, for Muse, it's Supermassive Black Hole, and for Queen, Bohemian Rhapsody. All right, song 1 in the books. This is, I think this is going to be a common statement in this matchup. I'll go first. The Muse song, very cool, but it just can't measure up to that Queen song. Like Bohemian Rhapsody, it's overplayed, but it's such a masterpiece. It can't be denied. Like it's amazing. Like I said, Supermassive Black Hole, definitely a cool tune. Definitely can hear some like a Prince influence, like we were saying. Mm-hmm. But yeah, Bohemian Rhapsody is just. I mean, you listen to that song and it just takes you back to Wayne's World, riding in the Murph-mobile, heading to the gasworks. So, there's so many good memories with that song. So yeah,
mainstreamed headbanging.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I don't know. It probably existed before Wayne's World, but
it did. But It was acceptable by society.
Oh yeah, he brought headbanging to the masses.
That's right.
You made it great again.
Okay, so Bohemian Rhapsody for me. Aaron?
Yeah, same here. No contest on this one. The Muse song it's a decent tune, but no chance.
I think we're going to be saying that a lot in this
Yeah,
matchup.
probably.
Because Muse is a pretty good band, but
I'll vote for Queen as well. I like the fuzzy guitar in Supermassive Black Hole. I like the whispered distortion at the end of the song, but it can't hold up to Bohemian Rhapsody with all of its twists and turns that somehow kind of weave together into that masterpiece.
yeah, like
Rock
you were saying just as we were coming out, it's almost like several songs melded into one, but the transitions between the different parts is so seamless and like coherent as a song. Like comparing it to, like you were saying, Band on the Run by Wings.
Yeah, where
you have like those stops
Yeah.
and then it completely changes.
Yeah, and you're like, is this the same song? And that's like just the way that it starts out slow with the piano and I'm singing, and then it moves into that opera piece and then the rock piece, and then it goes back to the piano, and it's such a good song.
Yep. All right, so Queen up 1-0 in this matchup. They sweep the first song, so we're gonna move on to song number 2. And for song number 2 for Muse, it's going to be Uprising, and for Queen, Another One Bites the Dust.
The bass line to end all bass lines.
Yep. All right, Queen's already up 1-0. Uprising versus Another One Bites the Dust. Greg.
I actually really like that Uprising song. Do I like it enough to vote against Another One Bites the Dust? That is the question. So Another One Bites the Dust, obviously we've heard that song millions of times, right?
Yeah.
Just like a nice, clean bass line to start it off. And jeez, I don't know. I can't. I'm having a hard time. I think I will. I'm gonna vote against Another One Bites the Dust. I'm gonna vote for Uprising. Put the pressure on you guys.
All right.
Because I don't, I'm liking this Muse stuff, and I don't want them to go home empty-handed. So I'll vote for Uprising.
All right.
Make it a little bit spicy.
Aaron?
Same as round 1 for me. I'm not going against Another One Bites the Dust on this one. It's another classic. It's just too good. Uprising's a good tune, but not good enough.
All right, pressure. I guess pressure's on me. Another one, you got to give a tip of the cap to John Deacon. Like, when you think iconic bass lines, like Another One Bites the Dust, Under Pressure, the guy knows how to. It's another example of how versatile Queen is.
And they're not complicated bass lines.
No, they're not, but they're just so prominent and
catchy.
Yeah, and they lead the song, like they drive the song, and there's a number of Queen songs that do it, and it works really well. But that being said, that Muse song I really, really enjoyed.
Oh,
and I think it's a great song. Another One Bites the Dust. I mean, it's got the bass line going for it. It's not an overly complicated song. Even though you mentioned Doctor Who
yes,
on Uprising, and I can never get that out of my head ever again. I'm gonna give my vote to Uprising.
Oh.
I'm giving my vote to Muse.
So you're saying there's a chance.
Maybe this might be the only point. You never know.
You never know.
We've had some real legends get to the brink before.
Would this be a bigger upset than Metallica?
Oh, yeah.
I think it would.
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
Because they're not picking the worst Queen songs ever.
It's true.
I don't think Bicycle Race is going to be in this.
It's a good
song. What's wrong with you?
Actually, I might vote for that against a lot of songs. But, yeah, it's hard to... I can't think of a bad Queen song off the top of my head.
Flash? Flash Gordon?
I would go for
No, that's a good song.
I would vote for that.
It's weird, but it's good.
It is, but it's... In fact, I want to listen to that now that you mentioned it.
Maybe it's on the list. We don't know. Well, actually, you do, I guess.
Yeah. So Muse drawing even here. I never thought those words would be leaving my face, but here we are. So it's 1-1 right now. For song 3, we've got for Muse, Starlight. And for Queen, Don't Stop Me Now. All right, we got a tie score. Let's see who's going to pull ahead here. Don't Stop Me Now and Starlight.
Don't stop me. Don't stop me.
Aaron, you can go first.
I'm going Queen for the third in a row here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to remember what commercial is using that song these days. Is it a phone company?
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's definitely somebody using that song.
Yeah, I hear
in
it a
commercial.
lot lately. But yeah, it's a good, fun tune.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go next. I'm going to agree. The Muse song, again, it's a good song, but like that intro riff is really catchy, but Don't Stop Me Now is so good. It's just like a solid rock song. It's catchy. Freddie Mercury's voice is amazing in that song, like in all songs, but that one in particular.
Yeah, I won't disagree. I will vote for Don't Stop Me as well. I have, for any of you Shaun of the Dead fans out there, you'll know the scene where the song plays a prominent role where they're beating up some zombies, so it's always good to throw in. I didn't love the Starlight song. It was okay, but yeah, Queen for me as well.
All right, Queen jumping out ahead 2-1 now. So with another sweep here. So yeah, they've only lost 2 votes, but it's cost them 1 song. But yeah, let's see what happens. Song number 4. Let's see if somehow Muse can pull off an upset and push this to OT. So for song 4, we got Muse covering some Def Leppard, I think, maybe.
Seriously?
I got a feeling it's not a cover.
That would be awesome. Extra points.
So Muse with Hysteria, and for Queen, it's Under Pressure. All right, it's 2-1 for Queen. Is Muse going to push this to overtime? Aaron, is Muse
No.
No?
Sorry, was that too
So
quick?
confident.
You didn't like their rendition of Def Leppard?
They screwed it up. Huge.
Yeah, they didn't get it. They didn't get the same.
Yeah.
They missed it.
Too much artistic liberty with.
Yeah. Under Pressure, it's another classic. And then
Yeah.
you throw David Bowie into the mix. Like,
I think David Bowie detracts from that song. Shouldn't let him sing.
Really?
no, Muse gave Hysteria their best shot, but it's another fail.
Yeah.
Queen gets my vote.
Greg? You look a little.
I like that Hysteria song.
You look way more conflicted
I
than Aaron.
do. I do. So I was listening to Under Pressure, and I'm like, okay, I really like that last song. What do I like about Under Pressure? Look at this bass line's awesome. David Bowie part of the song. I don't agree. I think he's good in that song. I think it's cool. Oh, I see. You were being
That was
I was
sarcastic.
being, yes,
Okay.
I was being facetious.
facetious. Yes.
Yes, I was just joking.
Fair enough. Yeah, it's. You know what? I'm going to put the pressure on you because I really like Hysteria. So I'm going to vote for Hysteria, and you're going to be the kingmaker or queen killer in this case.
You know what's funny? I should have made you go last.
Yeah,
so
you
I could
should
put
have.
the pressure on you because I really liked Hysteria and Under Pressure.
Here we go.
I don't know how you can listen to that song and not think of it, especially when you're our age. We were right in the Vanilla Ice wheelhouse where that song was everywhere, and
That's right.
I can't help but think of that song when I hear Under Pressure. I mean, again, another John Deacon, like just a bass-driven song that's awesome, simple but classic.
Mm-hmm.
That Hysteria song though was really cool. I'm gonna send this to overtime. I'm
Oh!
gonna send it to overtime. I'm gonna vote for
Oh, boy.
Hysteria because just the way that song starts, it's so like punchy and
That's a cool song.
yeah.
I've forgotten it already.
Really? Oh, it was really good. I enjoyed it. So Yeah.
For all the marbles.
Yeah, so we're going to overtime. This is not how I saw this one going. But yeah, Queen and Muse going to overtime, tied 2-2. So for the last song, it's going to be for Muse, Psycho, and for Queen, a little known ditty called We Will Rock You. Here we are in overtime. Can Muse do the unthinkable? I'll take lead off because they can't do the unthinkable. Psycho, again, really cool song. Like, just a good vibe to that song.
Yep.
But We Will Rock You, like, it's like an unprecedented song. Like, no one could ever write a song like that ever again. Like, it's so great. There's nothing else to say. It's an amazing song. It's one of the most unique rock songs ever written, and it's gonna live forever. It just is. Aaron?
Yeah, it's an anthem.
It's an anthem.
It's what other bands try to do and fail, and
yeah. And Queen has done their whole career.
Yeah. They make hits, and like you hear this in every sports event. Like it's
absolutely,
it's an anthem.
I mean, it's like one of the first times we've heard "We Will Rock You" where it's not followed by "We Are the Champions."
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
those two songs just go together. But yeah, so
Queen for me.
All right, well, Queen moves on. Go ahead, Greg.
Yes, I will.
Heap some praise on Queen.
I will heap some praise on Queen and vote for them as well. Just, I mean, it's such a simple thing, but think of like when you hear that song, the first thing you hear is the stamping of the feet and clapping of the hands. It's like goes so well with that idea of it being an anthem, and when they to play it to a crowd of like 50,000 people and they just do that in the stands. It's just, I don't know if they had the foresight to think of that and think like this song's
well, if you watch the movie Bohemian Rhapsody,
yeah,
that was the plan.
But did he actually say we're going to do this so that they can get the crowd involved?
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Because well, I mean, if you believe the movie, I don't know how accurate it is to real life, but I mean, it was Brian May's idea, and he was inspired by them singing their lyrics back. He's like, well, let's write a song where they're actually part of the song.
That's cool.
And that's the result.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. It's unprecedented, and it can never be duplicated.
And again, like simple ideas, but taken.
It is. It's so simple.
Yeah.
It's so simple, and that's what makes it impossible to ever replicate.
Yeah.
Because you could never do something similar that wouldn't just be ripping that song off.
For sure.
Right? So, well, that's it. I guess
that was close. We survived. We
didn't
embarrass ourselves.
Too close.
Queen moves on in the tournament. Muse putting up a really good fight, but the best band moves on, obviously. So.
Yep.
Yeah. Any other thoughts on Muse? I know you voted for Queen every time.
Yeah, best team won.
Yeah.
It went down the way it was supposed to go. So,
yeah.
Muse put up a good fight. Like you said, they're a good band.
Yeah. You, Greg?
Yeah, I might have to like add some of that or check them out or kind of have that in the back of my mind to listen to again. That's pretty cool. I think especially with some of the stuff that's so big that Queen writes, it's easy for us to kind of like say, oh, I've heard this so many times before, and you forget how good it is. So
especially the top of these 5 songs, like they're the top, the creme de la creme.
Yeah. So because we don't vote for them necessarily doesn't mean we don't love those songs. It's just sometimes something fresh kind of catches.
Exactly. Those Muse songs are fresh to me. So you hear them and it's like, oh, that's kind of new to me, but you've heard Muse enough that they're familiar, but they're still fresh. You're like, oh, like Uprising, for example, that song came out 10 years ago probably, and it was
old,
and it was everywhere, but not to the point where it was overplayed.
Yeah.
And then to hear it again today, it's like, oh, okay, that's a really good song. Another one, Bites the Dust. I've probably heard that on the radio twice the last week.
That's right.
So, and it's a great song, but I mean, it's just, it doesn't have that freshness to it, where you can really listen to it and pick out different things that really connect to you.
Yeah, but in the end, the champions won because they are the champions.
They are the champions. They rocked you, and now they are the champions. So they're moving on, and yeah, I guess that will bring this episode to a close. So don't forget to
Smash that like button.
Don't forget to subscribe. Leave us a comment, especially if you're a Queen fan and you think we're just a bunch of idiots for voting for Muse ever at all. Or if you're a Muse fan,
Don't lump me into that.
yeah, don't you can let Aaron off the hook there for that one. But no, Muse is a good band. It's kind of unfortunate that they run up against a Queen because all 5 songs I enjoyed all of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're Queen. It's Queen. It's like they're like a, they're expected to go deep in this tournament, and they probably will. So, all right, well, yeah, I guess check us out next week. We got another great matchup, another British band. We got the Killers taking on Tom Petty, recently deceased. So. That's going to be an interesting matchup too. So Tom Petty has got a deep catalog, and the Killers are a good band, so that'll be interesting. So don't forget to check us out next week on Band Fight.